Liberté, setback, discrimination, segregation. Yo, free alive, yo, money is not the power, yo, it's articulable from government, yo. We are the night tendency. We are the night tendency. Come
We want to thank everybody who has been supportive of the whole process. From the time of Vandala's arrest to now his release. The other persons behind the scenes have been supportive. We tried to get an insurance bond, it was difficult. People who are accused of economic sabotage involving millions of dollars get born in no time in this town. But people who are accused of crime that should not be a crime find it difficult. That is a challenge for us in terms of our efforts to build democracy. Yes. There was no reason to arrest this man. So, to arrest anybody for speech is repression in any government. I don't care where you take it. If somebody speaks, you don't agree with that person, you express your disagreement by also speaking or writing. It is wrong. It is a weak government after people for speaking out. It is against our constitution to arrest anyone for speech because the constitution says that the right of free expression can be equally enjoyed by judicial action, granted in defamation or false advertising. And those are civil actions. Our constitution does not permit criminalizing speech, our 1986 constitution. So the government actually wrong Vandala Patrick, and they are wronging more people today.
The government wrong, yo!
Oh, they are the government has also betrayed the trust of the people. Because the president of Liberia signed the Table Mountain Declaration that commits government to decriminalize speech. And the president has said that she will put a bill before the legislature. In fact, she has told us the bill is already there to decriminalize sedition, criminal malevolence, and criminal libel against the president. So I am totally surprised that the government that is telling us that speech will be criminalized will be at the same time prosecuting and arresting someone, ill-treating him, and trying to prosecute him for the same crime. So there's no question we'll file an action, a motion to dismiss this case because it has no support in the law. So I want to thank you. Vandala is here. He's now well. He wants to go to the hospital now, so we will speak to you briefly. And after that, we will find a way for him to go to the hospital for medical treatment. Because he complained that when he was being taken to the prison compound, someone shooting with some sharp object, and we need to find out whether it was not possible. We cannot overlook that. So he will speak to you, and thank you. But thank you very much. I'm sure after this you will disperse.
Thank you,
Amanda. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen of the press, I am indeed gratified to be a free man today. Gone are the days where wicked, uninformed, and undemocratic, unpatriotic leaders use the instrument that's supposed to protect lives and property to step on the rights of people. This new generation of ours, we will resist, we will challenge, and we'll make sure the perpetrators of injustice will be brought on their knees. Last week Tuesday, I was picked up through the joint effort of the NSA and the Liberian National Police. Without any reason, placed behind bar at the Liberian National Police headquarters, where I was physically and psychologically tortured.
They will pay for it. They will pay.
I was taken to court under dubious enrichment. While on my way at the Monrovia Center prison, one of the armed ERU officers, and I want this to be very clear, my life is in the hands of this government. We do not have problem about being arrested. But if you kidnap a person, must be considered an ordained liar, and it's unacceptable under the democratic space of the Republic of Liberia. Therefore, the media, we appreciate you. If we have hurt anybody by our talks, we say we are sorry for those illicit actions that have been attributed to us that did not go down well with you. But I think we acted in full concert with the law of morality and the Constitution of the Republic of Liberia. On this note, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, to all my supporters, every one of you play a significant role. The victory is not mine. The victory is for our generation yet unborn. Because if we do not change the situation at the moment, trust me, in years to come, Liberia will answer questions again. I want to pause. I'm not too well. Psychologically, I was traumatized. I was injected. I don't know why was the intent. Many of you will have the opportunity to see the scar. I'm proceeding at a nearby hospital for checkup. My life comes first, but the struggle continues. On this note, I want to appreciate my counsel. There are men I learned in prison that our lives are in stages, but men are in success. Councillor Tianwan Gonglo remains one of the best legal luminaries in the history of this country. He was penalized yesterday under the draconian regime of Dr. Charles Gange Taylor.
Councillor Gonglo is one of the best,
He spoke his mind. The condition of yesterday has not changed. Today, he continued to be one of the best lawyers that I have seen. Councillor Gonglo, in the presence of this multitude of people, I can say to you that we pledge our support to you in whatever endeavor. You have stood in defense of people free of charge. The only legal luminary that have performed that on the basis of pro bono. Council, we say thank you. It is hard to find people like that, especially when insurance companies were instructed not to give me a bond. But God is a God of reconstruction. The bridges that were broken, He reconnected. Today we are out. And so therefore, Council, we say thank you. While we're in prison, I listened to the Secretary General of the Mate Congress for Democratic Change, in prison of Mr. Janga Ko. I knew this brother from the days of Lisu. Those philosophies and ideologies that were indoctrinated in the minds of young people to champion the cause of true democratic practices. I stay with him. Senior brother, I appreciate you.
CDC Secretary General Instructions.
Finally, if I do not mention Madame Mamesi Kaba, Mamesi Kaba remains a friend in the struggle. Mamesi has done significantly well. When I was hanged up, she was the first to call me to say, Patrick, remain strong. The God of justice will locate you. Wherever she is, she will never be forgotten.
No, I'll stay right here.
The public radio and that of the voice of the voiceless. These media institutions and all the media institutions that I had the opportunity to listen to while in prison, they play a significant role. Why is 200 Costa is not here? But listen to Woods Yonton very well. I don't know whether he's around. But we appreciate him. We appreciate him. We appreciate everybody. Vice Chair for Mobilization of the CDC, Mr. Moroba Molu, he remains a friend and a brother. He told me, Patrick, today you will be arrested, but remain strong. But again, comrades, we say thank you. The God of Odugudu, the God of the Massacrase, the God who understands our intent. We have no alien agenda of this country. We have a clear-cut agenda. That is why we keep on openly to express ourselves. Once again, we say thank you.
Bush Chicken, we are in the presence of Vandala Patricks at the S.O.S. clinic. Vandala, welcome to the Bush Chicken camera.
Yeah, thank you.
When exactly you were admitted here at the hospital or at this clinic?
I first came here on the 1st of March when I was taken from the Honorable Center prison, where I was in detention for 8 days. And then prior to going to the prison, I was ejected by a police officer where I was taken to prison. So when we came here the first time, I was diagnosed of also typhoid and severe stomach pain. So I requested a test that I wanted to see the chemical company, specifically the mark where I was rejected. I wanted to know what was infused in me. But they told me that that was the only test they could do. But after a period of time, they will be observing me. And when they are not being approved, and the improvement in the medication. So it has been on and off. Yesterday, I was leaving from Ghana because we are going to go attend a program at the Malay Intellectual Center in Ghana, where my organization are going to honor Radio Ghana. And then prior to leaving, I was experiencing that. Right now, as I speak to you, I have a swelling knot around my rectum. And the medicine said they gave me to be rubbing it on it. And what they call it, the medicine here. So I came, when we were leaving, I couldn't sit. So I asked my brother to bring me here, because this is where I've been taking the treatment. So we came here last night about 9 o'clock, 9:30. And I was diagnosed of the same also. And malaria. And my stomach continued to burn. But these have been the complications, because the last time I saw Dr. Luis was on the 17th, the acting medical director here, and who have been examining me, been doing very well. But based on these complications, he wrote a medical report that I think I needed to go to follow checkup abroad, where all the sophisticated tests can be done on my body, especially on the incident that I cited, because they don't do it here, to do a scan to determine whether there have been an infused substance in your body. So he presented me that medical report, and I already took it to my lawyer. The lawyer had written the judge, attacked the medical report on it, but there seems to be no response yet from the lawyer. So yesterday, every evening for the past 5 days, in the evening I was getting sick, with severe pain. So I came here last night to make them understand the situation. Because I kept complaining that the complication is, I don't know, because they've been giving me medicine, I'm taking the medicine, but not responding to treatment. So it's scaring me. Got on psychological effect on me. Every time I think about what I was getting me, I worry a whole lot. So that's why we're here. They told me to be here. They're giving me some treatments. They're giving me 3 injections in this morning. I yet to pay all the bills. So I'm hoping to recover soon. But I actually wanted to leave to avoid all these speculations. Whether I'm lying, whether I'm saying the truth. Because all us are speculating, I'm faking. I'm not saying the truth. I'm not sick. But all the medical reports show that I got some complication in my system. If you ask the nurses, they will tell you. I think the medical report, I got a photocopy here. I will give you one here.
We also gathered that you were denied. You were being denied by immigration officer to allow you to travel out of the country to seek treatment. Why were you being denied, Vandala?
Yeah, last Friday, the stomach keep burning. Intensifying. I called my sister. The sickness is intensifying. So she said, but I have a friend in Ghana. I want you to go to Ghana at the military hospital there. I need to do a proper checkup. So she sent me the plane ticket. And on my way to the airport, I went through the proper screening and getting ready to board a flight. I saw 2 BIN officers and 1 plainclothes security personnel. 2 plainclothes security personnel. They came to me. They said I should give them my passport. I asked why. I said they want to do investigation. I said I cannot give my passport to them. And they insisted then I will not go because they had direct orders from the executive mansion that I should not leave. So not to be rude or to resist anything. I handed the passport over to them thinking that they wanted to know whether I have a fake passport or not. But when we went to the immigration area, I was told that I cannot travel because they got a direct mandate from the executive mansion that I should not leave. I tried to question who was that person giving the comment. I said that is beyond their reach. If I want to know, I'm going to go to the immigration office the next day to meet the immigration boss, which I did. I went there and he refused to see me. He wouldn't refer me to the justice minister through his office staff that I should go to the Minister of Justice. I went to the Minister of Justice. I was there. I met one lady by the name of Dede in the minister's office. She promised to create the opportunity to see the minister. I waited, but up to now, no review. So I informed my lawyer. My lawyer had written the judge, attached the medical report on it from the hospital here. Because all of us were saying I was lying, so the judge have not said anything.
Okay, Vandala, you wrote President Salif recently asking her to assist you seek treatment out of the country.
Yes, I did not personally ask her to help me seek medical treatment abroad. I was only asking her for permission to leave the country because when we had a tip off that we will not be allowed to travel, and several persons were calling that you may not travel because we are getting information that the president will not want you to travel. But I'm one person that don't believe in rumors. So, and given the circumstances that happened, I decided to write the president because the information ministry is still in a state of denial. They are saying I'm lying. Nothing happened to me. And even though it had been confirmed by the prison superintendent that when I went there, something happened to me. He saw the mark on my body. And it was when I wrote the president to intervene to ensure that those who are giving misinformation, are corrected. And the intervention was for the president to set up a task force to investigate, because the fact that the prison superintendent can admit that he saw blood coming from the side to where I complained. I mean, as a good president, we must constitute the committee or investigative body to look into the matter, because it has to do with my life. And that was the level of intervention, And now that my passports have been seized, it's in the possession of the government. I mean, it's in the preview of anybody to ask, because I was informed that it was the executive marshal that mandated these people not to allow me travel. Prior to my departure, it was when I wrote that communication. And later on, it was validated when I was stopped at Rabo International Airport, confirming the same information that they have gotten information from their bosses at the executive marshal national travel. So if you talk about the executive marshal, the head of that place is the president. That's why I wrote that there's a need for intervention so that I can leave for medical checkup and not necessarily asking for cash. I cannot be asking for cash when the perpetrators are not brought to book. Sound very naive and stupid. And today somebody may give me help. Well, after 1 year I die. So that was the level of intervention we wanted from the president to allow me leave for medical treatment, because everybody afraid. You saw the issue about the bill. So you go to the other insurance company, they say the president inside, my hand not there. So to even leave, we need the intervention of the president to allow me for treatment.
And what has been her response to you since then?
No response. They are not being response. In fact, I even intensified, because I was leaving after I wrote that letter. I was still leaving. I was prevented from leaving. And I was informed by those who seized my passport that they got orders from the executive marshal that I should not leave. I even wanted to resist in giving my passport, but I just have to give it because I'm not well. And I never wanted to appear like a fugitive.
Finally, can we say in this interview that you are slowly giving up the ghost here at the S.O.S clinic?
For now, well, only the medical doctor can determine that. The fact that they can recommend follow treatment abroad, it means there's a need for all Liberians, including the government, to see busy. Because our health system is not correct. And this hospital have shown limitation that they cannot conduct certain tests here. And as such, I needed to go out to go do follow checkup. And Dr. Luis is a renowned doctor, sophisticated one. I'm not too sure in his over 30 years of medical practice we choose to, say something that he is not aware of. So that's all I can say now.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you.